Hi, my name is Matthew Abbott, and I'm a student here at Queen's University of Charlotte. And today we'll be discussing infectious disease spread, specifically COVID-19. I interviewed a registered nurse who has specialized in post-operative care for over 10 years now. Together, we found that the general public could use a refresher in the basics for preventative measures. I know everybody is tired of hearing about this pandemic, but however, the following procedures can also be used for similar airborne spread diseases, but hopefully not for another global pandemic anytime soon. The basic procedures being getting vaccinated, wearing face masks, maintaining social distances, washing hands regularly, and avoiding crowded spaces. Most people already know these preventative measures, but how do we really apply these to our daily lives? Guidelines from the CDC itself outline ways in which we can keep not only ourselves, but others safe by using up-to-date and efficient methods. Now to the actual application of these methods. The CDC recommends, like I said, staying up to date with COVID-19 vaccinations, especially people with weakened immune systems, and they should also be looking for their booster shots as well. Improving ventilation and filtration in your homes or primary workspace, that being open up your windows, getting air purifiers, things of those methods to increase airflow into your primary space. Spending time outdoors, that meaning you can move indoor activities outdoors. So maybe playing cards or wanting to spend time with your family or friends or with your children. Spend some time a little bit outdoors instead of staying inside as much, as with less airflow, diseases and viruses can get trapped in the air on surfaces, and there's less likely and less chance of that happening outdoors. Getting tested for COVID-19 if needed, going to your local COVID-19 test site in your county, seeking treatment if you have COVID-19 or are a higher risk of getting sick, avoiding contact with people who have been suspected of COVID-19 if they've been traveling, if they work in a high-risk environment, those types of natures. Avoid contact with people who have suspected or confirmed cases, especially confirmed, like I just said, and wearing proper masks and respirators. And these proper masks can come in forms of the KN95 masks, as well as respirator masks that should be right here, that filter the air as you breathe it. And then lastly, increasing space and distance. And like I said before, get outside. It's the best way and easiest way to avoid any of these symptoms. Lastly, the CDC recommends you knowing your community level, and that being with COVID-19, you can check online to see if your community level is in your county is low risk, medium risk, or high risk. And these are color-coded with green, yellow for medium, and orange for high risk. And for green, you just want to stay up to date with your vaccinations, maintain well ventilated and filtrated areas, avoid contact with all these people, and then for yellow, medium, if you're at risk of getting very sick, use like I said, the KN or the N95 masks, and then also ones with a respirator if you have a weakened immune system. Stay indoors instead of public, and if you have anybody else living in your household that could be susceptible or has come in contact with someone, maintain that social distances as best as possible. And then if you're at the high risk, you should be wearing a high quality mask or respirator like the KN or the N95 mask. And if you are high risk of getting sick, consider avoiding any non-essential indoor activities or in a public space where you could be exposed. In conclusion, understanding how infectious disease spreads and the preventative measures necessary can significantly reduce the spread of disease. Knowledge of these measures, including good respiratory hygiene, including filtration and those previously stated methods, vaccination, keeping up to date with boosters, and good hygiene, including hand washing, can help stop
Today, Junior?
Stop and slow the spread of COVID-19 and other infectious diseases. Hopefully, through these measures, we can slow and prevent another global pandemic.